Surprise.
Hello, 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 and welcome
Goodbye.
to this final boss fight live stream of Escape from Apex Labs. My name is John, and I am joined by Brian,
Hello.
Sean,
Aljo.
Amy,
It's me! Goodbye!
by
Okay.
Tanny,
Hola, chicas. Welcome to Die.
and Shannon.
Hi.
And we are here to play some Mutants and Masterminds.
Also, Master and Mutant Minds.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, cool.
So, Mutants and Masterminds is a role-playing game that takes place in the modern world, unlike these sort of fantasy settings that sometimes are typically associated with role-playing games. Mutants and Masterminds is a superhero role-playing game, so
You're obviously playing normal people.
it tends to be described as a four-color role-playing game because it's a comic book setting. People have superpowers. They go out and do superheroic things. Typically, if you play with normal people, you have a group of superheroes who go out and fight the bad guys. If you play with the people I used to play with, you have a group of morally questionable people who maybe occasionally punch the bad guys and make the world a better place, but also maybe sometimes want to take it over for themselves. In this,
I'm sorry, I just put Escape from Apex Labs to Google Translate.
Tell me, what did you find?
Avoid P Labs.
also good advice.
Avoid P Lab, guys. Get it?
Avoid
P Lab.
In this game, these superheroes are going to attempt to escape from Apex Laboratories. I think that's a pretty decent introduction. It runs on the D20 role-playing game system, which was seen in D&D version 3.5 and 3. It's very similar in some ways, and it differs slightly in others. There aren't hit points, so that's a big difference. The other main difference is that strength and dexterity don't feature into how well you hit with melee or dexterity checks, attacks. But other than that, it's very, very similar. And so for now, Sean,
Hello.
your character, would you like to just give us a brief description of who you are?
Sorry, I'm eating. So, I have a question first.
Okay.
In place where we are, would it be a setting within the Americas or Britain land, or just where, or like kind of a gathered people from all over the fucking place?
The particular setting it's taking place largely in Freedom City,
Which is a fake city. Where?
which is a fake city in the Americavilles.
Okay.
But it is a multicultural city, and you could be from anywhere around the world.
That's fine.
Don't mind my hat, by the way.
Okay, so introductions. Hi, I'm Matthias. I'm bald. Average
Bald.
build. Yeah.
Cool. Matthias, you wake up with a start, and it is very dark where you are.
God, it's dark in here.
You're playing this real well.
I know.
This doesn't feel like your bed. It's harder.
Prod's bed.
Tink,
This isn't a bed at all.
it is pitch black.
I don't believe I have any ability to see in the dark, so I'm going to grope around in the dark. Do I have to make a grope in the dark check?
No,
Oh my
you
god.
you are capable of groping in the dark.
I'm trying to find walls. If there is a switch, a light switch, maybe.
There are walls.
Thank God for that.
There are two of them, and they are just outside of. Like, if you keep your arms at your side, the walls are just a little bit further out from arm's width apart.
This is a small room.
And as you pat the
But
wall,
as small as my apartment is, it's not this small.
you pat the wall, and eventually, very quickly, you reach a ceiling that is above your head as well. Amy,
Yes.
would you like to just quickly give us a brief introduction to your character?
My character is a 17-year-old teenage boy who is
A twink.
no, he's Chinese, or is like half English, half Chinese. He's got black hair. He's just below like the average height for a boy's age. He's got brown eyes. Kind of just looks like typical, secondary school teen kind of person.
Okay. You wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what was your character's first name?
Samuel.
Samuel, you wake up. It is pitch dark. It must have left the light off. It is chilly. And as you say, take a couple of moments to sort of do that morning check of like, how does my arms feel? How do my legs feel? How's my back?
Yeah.
You note that the surface you're lying on, while flat, is solid. It is not a soft mattress, which is where you tend to try and wake up of a morning.
I immediately jump out of it.
Clonk, you hit yourself on the head. There is a ceiling directly above your head. Sean,
Yes?
you hear slightly muffled. Oh!
Hello?
Who's that?
Hi, Matthias.
Wait, who?
I'm Matthias.
No, I got that, but where are you?
I'm here.
Where are we?
I don't know. It's dark.
Yeah, no shit.
But where are you?
I'm right here.
Where's here?
I kind of like tap, like there.
It sounds like he's in the neighbouring room, Sean.
Oh. gently knocks on the wall. That I presume I heard it from either left or right.
Yeah, he is to one of those.
So I knock on the appropriate side.
He is on your left.
See.
Hi. So, what? Any idea what this place is?
Well, if I had a clue, I would have said it, wouldn't I? Did you bring me here?
No. This place is small.
Yeah. This is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. You were dreaming?
Don't think so. I mean, what was that? What was that noise before? It sounded like you hit something.
The ceiling's quite low in here. I hit my head.
Oh, I guess it can be a dream.
Oh, great. Okay, well, we need to find a way to turn on the lights, I guess?
Hold on. I've got an idea. While I'm fresh out.
Alright, I'll start, like, moving along the wall to see if I can find, like, a light switch.
Okay,
Bless
you...
Meanwhile, in another cell.
You start feeling along the wall, and it's a rough metallic wall, and sort of just above where your head was when you woke up.
Yeah.
You feel another wall. And as you're feeling it, there's a slight seam around the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel, while it's very cold in this room, you can feel a breeze coming in.
Ooh. Okay.
Fresh air. It's not a airtight end to the room.
Is it like a window or something?
No, it is solid.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
I will knock around there then.
Make me a strength check.
Okay.
Well.
You just kind of tap.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to see if I can get out of here. There's nothing. Is it me or is it really fucking cold?
Is it just him or is it really cold?
It is. It's not unbearably cold, but it's pretty
chilly.
cold.
Well, it's just kind of like, kind of does the same, kind of feels along to see if he can find. Basically, I'm trying to see if I can find similar.
You do indeed find similar above your head, like the wall above your head feels like there's a seam around it.
Huh.
Oh.
The seam.
In which case I will kind of like tap my hand on it and be like, "Hey, is anyone out there?"
Stamps foot. Anyone down there?
Are you which end of the thing are you stamping your foot on, Sean?
Which end? The. What do you mean?
Okay, you are in a small room slightly bigger than yourself.
Yeah.
Actually, no. It's you. Make me a strength check.
Oh god. 40.
You destroy a floor.
You kick out with your foot towards the rear of the room.
Yeah.
The end that your foot is presently at. And there is a screeching of metal as you press into it. and the floor underneath you slides, and there is a screaming of metal as the top end of the room above your head just gets pried off and lands on the floor, and you slide out on a drawer.
Oh, that's creepy.
I might have broken it.
Yeah, I kind of like, when people like hear a loud noise and they put one of their fingers in their ears and kind of clear it out. She's like, yep, heard that. Well, if you're out, can you try and get me out, please?
Sure. Is there? So I've just pressed myself out and I've slid out on a drawer. Is there am I now seeing drawers next to me?
So.
Am I in a morgue? Is that where I am, John?
Well done. Yes, you got there.
Oh my god.
You are in a morgue drawer, Sean.
Now, I'm gonna try and let you out. I don't want you to panic.
Okay.
I proceed to try and let him out. From this side, it's a lot easier to open the door.
Yes.
They are more designed to be opened from this end.
Yes.
You stand up on the ground, because that's how people stand.
It is. It's I didn't want to stand on the ceiling.
I mean, in this game, some people can try it, but, there is a light just kind of flickering in the room, like it's lit with, I can't think of the name now for some reason, fluorescent tubes. It's Friday and my brain turned off sometime around 4:30. The room is lit with fluorescent tubes, and one of them is just flickering in the corner, just...
I idly think about the fact that there's always one that flickers in order to...
Yeah, it's kind of like maintenance doesn't particularly care about the morgue.
That's not very nice.
And you walk over to the drawer next to your drawer.
I do.
And do you attempt to open it with all of your might, or are you
just launching out?
leaving some in the reserve tank?
I mean, the problem is, he's not very intelligent.
Oh my god.
So, he's going to assume that it was as hard to get out of his one, even though he was inside it. So he's going to try and use his mind.
Make me a strength check.
What?
Oh my god.
I mean, I would just like to point out that 40 is from him rolling 16.
Yep. I'm sorry, but I must play the character.
You reach out and you grab hold of the handle and you just squeeze and you pull, and it's like when you open a can with like the pull tab. You just boom, and Samuel, suddenly light floods into your little space.
Oh, can you warn me before you do that? And he
Michael's hands. Warning.
He just gets out of it and like looks up at Matthias and just like, Jesus, you're tall.
I don't think I can get.
I'm not that tall. I'm just about, I suppose I'm a bit tall. I mean, to you, I'm probably quite tall because you're really small.
Yeah. And then, like, he kind of blinks and he starts, like, patting his pockets, like, where's my phone?
You don't have your pockets.
Wait, where's anything? What?
Are we naked?
You are wearing hospital robes.
Ooh.
Hang on.
Is
hang on.
it hospital robes with the butt flap?
Roll me a luck check.
Do we have luck check?
Where is luck?
Roll me a d20 for odds you get a butt flap.
Let's roll 1d20.
Whew.
Yeah, butt flap.
Matthias, clearly they didn't have enough in your size to give you one with a back.
So, yeah. Butt flap.
Wait. Time out. Okay. Let's just get things straight. We're here.
Mm-hmm.
We're wearing hospital gowns.
Yep.
And we look like we've come out of morgue tray.
Yep.
Is this the afterlife?
Oh, now this would suck.
Well, what was the last thing you remember?
What's the last thing I remember?
You're not sure.
I'm not sure.
It's a bit of a fuzz.
It's a bit of a fuzz.
Yeah, I mean, I can remember being at school, but...
I mean, I remember making my dinner, sitting down to watch TV, and then not much else.
Tanny.
Yeah.
Would you like to introduce Pendragon?
Uther or Iggy. Uther, or nicknamed Iggy, is a legit dragon. It's 10 foot tall. Like obsidian. It's basically like kind of a black bluish dragon, blue eyes, a literal dragon that talks.
Pendragon,
Yes.
you wake up.
I yawn like it's roaring, like proper draconic, draconic yawn.
You are in a cold room.
Don't like that.
You can you can hear a very loud humming machine in the corner of the room.
I put my head up to adjust my hearing.
There is a box in the corner of the room. This is about 15 foot by 15 foot by about 10 foot tall room.
Okay.
There are metallic shelves running the outside edges of the room with that sort of condensation on them.
I'm basically curled up like some sort of cat, by the way. So I'm assuming that's what's happened, that I've laid down. So I'm just looking around. Is it pitch black, or is it there's some sort of lighting in the room?
There is a small blinking red light on the whirring machine.
Oh, the whirring machine.
But other than that, there's not a lot of light in here.
I try to move to the box. Just look at it. What do I offer?
You stand up and you pull yourself to your full draconic height, and then you clunk your head against the ceiling, which is almost exactly at your full height, and you pull back from it a little bit.
Yeah, thing is though, the horn's a bit more taller, so my horn pretty much smacks the metal, so it just sounds like
Tunk, tunk.
what? Oh.
Matthias and Samuel,
Yep. Get off my keyboard.
make me perception checks.
Perception. Oh god, that's the thing. Oh.
Or some kind of noticey type roll.
Investigate.
I've got notice.
Search.
Notice.
Notice. There we go. Notice.
Notice me supply.
Sean,
Yes.
You hear from one corner of the room a very loud, bestial, yawn roar sound, and then you just kind of play it off as there are other important things to worry about right now.
Yes.
And then a couple of minutes later, there's a of something very large hitting a metallic ceiling.
You hear
I'm
that?
saying, oh, what the fuck?
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Hello?
Can I hear this?
You can hear this. It's muffled. It's from the other side of a door. Something like that.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi?
How are you?
Where am I? What's going on? Who are you guys?
Well, I'm
What?
Matthias, and this is Sam.
What? I can't hear.
So I
can't-
said this is
Sorry,
I'm
like,
Matthias. This is
I don't exactly remember this being my bed. I tried to scrape at the place where the sound is coming from. Like proper, like scraping out, like trying to see if I could do something to it.
Make me a.
Will to live. Check.
I'll be right back, by the way.
You go for it.
Make me a melee attack.
And that should be here.
You reach out and you just slice your fingers, clawed fingers, through a small piece of machinery that just crunches under your strength. The plastic of this machine just shatters and it stops humming.
Oops. I think I broke something here.
It starts to feel less cold.
Oh, well, looks like that makes it fun. Can someone get me out of here, please?
what have you done? You broken in? You broken? I
think
broke a
I
drawer. You broken a drawer?
I don't know, I broke something and now it's not so cold anymore. Why is it cold in here? Oh.
Can I go over to where this noise is coming from?
Yes, there is a large, like there's the row of morgue drawers, and then there's another row of morgue drawers, and then there is just a large metal door, like a walk-in freezer.
Big in freezer. Is it? I'm going to try and pull it over.
Make me a strength check.
Will I get a
It'd be
different
40.
number other than 40? 32, not quite as impressive. So even if there's a handle, I'm just going to grab it by around the seam and pull it over.
You just dig fingers into both sides of the door and like peel it off.
Shit.
Tanny,
Yes.
Pendragon.
Yes.
You look out and you see a man peeling the door away wearing a paper hospital gown.
Oh.
He is bald. He's looking at you with kind of a spacey expression.
Matthias,
Thanks, buddy.
you see a dragon.
I have questions.
And what kind of questions are they?
Fuck.
But yeah. They do like a really like cheesy grin,
You
like awkward grin.
I don't mean to sound racist or anything, but you're a dragon.
Yeah. Is that a problem?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, didn't think you existed, but
I like to hide. I pretty much hide, so.
it's well.
Shannon.
Currently, weirdest thing that's happened today.
We had
Well.
Shannon.
Buckle your seatbelts, because Shannon,
Hello.
would you like to describe your character?
Okay, I am a female who looks to be in her early 20s with purple eyes, long black hair, about 5'6" tall. And that is it.
What is your character's name?
My character's real name or superhero name?
Either or.
She goes by the name Phantom Sorcière.
Phantom Sorcière.
Real name Margaret.
Margaret.
Your
Oh my
eyes flicker open, and there is a cloth over your face.
I swipe it off.
Sean
Yes.
and assorted others who are currently stood in a morgue. One of the bodies on the dissection tables starts puffing and then swipes the cloth off of themselves.
Zombie!
Oh, what the?
Who's there?
I it kind of edges closer to the table.
Yeah, it's like kind of like when you're like two people just really get so close and just start edging over to some weird bad stuff. That's pretty much what.
Hi, I'm Matthias.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm called Ether, but everyone calls me Iggy.
That's a dragon.
Shannon, could you roll me a d20, please?
Sure thing.
Cool.
You have a butt.
No, you are naked.
Nope.
This is double dissection.
I had planned slightly differently for this one. Phantom Sorcière has a full hospital gown on.
Oh.
Damn it. Actually,
Where are
technically-
we?
Does Iggy have a hospital gown on? They do not.
No.
Dragon.
So, in a morgue.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the morgue kind of points around.
What?
You both look around, and it is undeniable this does appear to be a morgue.
Wait, am I dead?
How did we get here?
I don't know. I made my dinner. I started watching TV, and then I woke up. Oh, hi. Open freezer. There was a dragon. Then dead body.
What?
Hi.
You know what? I've seen worse.
It's
Hi.
a 10-foot dragon. It's just like peering down.
And then body on table suddenly like pulled the cloth off from it, and it's this lady.
Okay.
Why are we in morgue? Are we dead?
I can
How-
assure you we're definitely not dead.
mean-
You see that? You just
How
see
did
like
you know that?
a little dragon paws.
When you've
like
seen the
dragon
stuff
claws.
I've seen, you know when death has arrived.
Brian.
My character is named Ronra. He, for lack of a better term, a mutant. He comes from a race of green-skinned people living under the sea. He's got pointed ears, webbed hands and feet. He's wearing a. Well, he would be if he, but I'm guessing he's been stripped of the.
Yeah, if you...
ancient Greek-esque breastplate.
Yeah.
And
We'll come to that.
yeah, and he's basically been stripped of the knife he carries. Got red hair, it's got about 6'2", athletic in build.
Ronra, your eyes flutter open, and there is a cloth over your face.
I remove the cloth.
And you see this lot. And this lot see the Fishman.
Oh god, there's someone else.
Fishman's on me!
Sorry, you're prioritizing that over the dragon.
Why is so wrong with people thinking I'm bad?
I'm not saying you're bad. I don't want to cast judgment on any of you since I've only just met all of you.
Brian, can you roll me a d20, please?
Yeah. Let's spell that correctly. It's not droll D20.
Droll. Well, that's a butt knife if ever I saw one.
Ronra is butt naked.
Butt naked.
So that's what a fish penis looks like.
Is it a fish penis? It might be one that just looks like a vagina. I get it. I gotta stop my kinks. Stop it, Danny.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna.
We can all speak of this.
Biology class.
Might pull the cover, kind of grab cover and kind of flip it over.
I cover my eyes with wings.
Alright, every single time I'm turning like away from any of you, you'll see my butt. So...
Ah!
I turn my eyes away from fish dick.
And come face to face with man butt.
I'm going to look to Phantom and say, "Do you know what's going on? Because you're giving me the vibe that you know what's going on here."
I have no idea what's going on or where we are. The last thing I remember, I was drinking. I had a bit too much. I think I fell asleep in an alley.
You all have vaguely normal memories of what the last thing you were doing is. Whatever your character would normally be doing, you remember doing it. And then... nothing. And then you woke up here.
Yeah, I was, well, less about that the better, but, Jesus.
Were you, you know,
What?
you're a young guy. Were you looking at stuff you shouldn't have been?
Just eyebrow raises. No.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna judge or anything. It's just, just asking, really.
No, it's just secret.
Oh, I got secrets. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a lot of really good ones. Well, I got one kind of one.
Well, we can talk about that later when we figure out why we're in a morgue.
Let's go find someone. Just starts walking.
How delicately do you open doors, Sean?
He would open. He would with the morgue door. He will try it normally first.
It swings open.
Doors open.
And as you walk out into the corridor, there's just a of lights just switching on down the corridor.
Cool.
And you're in a corridor.
I am going to look both ways in the corridor. to see if there's anyone or any sign of life at all.
Make me a notice check.
Here goes the failure.
You look up and down the corridor, and there's no sign of life to be seen. There's a little light at the far end. Red light.
There's a red light at the end of the corridor. It's probably nothing to worry about.
Well, maybe whoever's taken us here must be down there somewhere.
We should be cautious regardless.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Welcome back, Tiny.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Another
In the
point.
time you've gone, we have all turned into German scientists.
Yeah, mein Führer.
That's the point. With Tanny,
Yeah,
I'm assuming there was a
we
bigger door.
Yeah, like, how big is the dragon?
10 feet.
10 feet. Jesus Christ.
10 feet tall if pulled up to full height.
Yeah, fair. Right, so let's stealth down the corridor.
Oh boy.
Who would like to stealth first?
Me.
Where exactly is South located? Oh, there.
Rolling okay, touch wood.
Okay. Acris just vanishes.
Where'd Sam go?
The rest of you just kind of press up against the wall and move quietly.
We galump down the corridor and go back.
You kind of look up and you see Samuel like sliding along the ceiling on like a
Yeah.
hand over hand along one of the metal bars that runs along the ceiling, and you guys are all just like doing the Scooby Gang sneaky move.
It's very, like, unnaturally quick for just a random teenager, so. Yeah.
That's weird.
You get to the red light at the end of the corridor.
Get down and dirty.
It's a light that's red.
And it's a little LCD panel in the wall that is currently blinking G, 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 and there is a door and a little button, and you found a lift.
Gee.
Wait, are we on the ground floor?
I mean, most morgues tend to be in the basement. But maybe.
Well, look at the set of buttons.
There is a button with an arrow pointing upwards.
Yeah, I jumped down. With grace.
So, we're gonna
Guess we're
ride
going
the
up.
elevator?
I would assume so, I guess.
If it is a way out of this surface dweller building, then yes.
Says Rondra wearing a makeshift toga.
Fair point. Well, fish boy, you want to do the honors?
Yes.
Just call it Sam.
Small
Sam,
surface boy.
that might be really racist to him. You really shouldn't say.
Are we getting all on this at once, or are we going to test the weight, considering we do have a full-grown dragon?
Well, we could. Why don't we send the four of us up first, and then the dragon can go after us?
And is there in the elevator? Is there any of those like? Because normally you get like those little panels that say the weight limit.
You might find out when you call the elevator.
Bing. Pushes button to call elevator.
The little panel that shows G shows an arrow pointing downwards, and then it goes B, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5,
I think we're a little bit.
B6,
I think we're a little bit
B7,
deeper than I thought.
B8, B9, and then suddenly the elevator just slides. B10. Ding! The doors slide open.
How many morgues do you know have 10 basement floors?
It sounds a bit excessive.
It sounds suspicious.
Something's not right here.
I'm going to enter the elevator and see if there's any of those little plaques that tell you how much weight you know.
There is. And then you look around the group, and you look at the little plaque, and you do some mental math, and it's just enough to support everybody.
Should be enough to support everyone.
I guess we have to suck our breath in a little bit.
It's going to be a little bit tight.
I'm
Right.
sorry. I've been eating a lot of stuff recently.
It's fine. Oh. Why don't I climb? Hey, dragon. Do you mind if I climb on you just to free up a bit of space? I'm going to assume that's a yes.
Tanny, are you there?
Dan has been silent for a long time.
Nope.
I'm still here. I just forgot to put. I was been muted all the time. I've been yelling as well.
Oh.
Oh, bless.
But my name is not Dragon. It's Iggy.
Iggy. Oh, that's cute.
Short for Uther Pendragon. I don't know. Ask the guy who named me. I don't know why.
I'm gonna call you Puff,
Puff? Why?
the magic dragon.
I'm not even. Whatever. Okay,
I leap onto the dragon.
You're all welcome to come onto my back. It's just be
Oh,
careful
whoa.
with the hair. Don't pull on my hair.
hair.
It'll hurt. Yeah. Iggy's mane is actually just fluff.
I was unaware dragons could have hair.
I'm actually a bit of a multicultural. I'm basically a multicultural.
I mean, to be fair, I was unaware that dragons kind of
Uh,
existed, at least
Oh,
around here.
I was gonna say this. Like, I don't think any of us can claim to be any sort of expert on dragons, really, considering.
Yeah, I don't know why you're talking about me, but have you seen our fish friend over there as well?
I mean, I've seen the fish friend, man, but realistically, it's like, there's a lot of weirdness today.
Yeah,
Some-
and there's you, who's just massive.
Somewhere several floors above you.
Kind of like rubs his tummy, even though it's like there's no tummy there.
Don't touch that plate, please.
Somewhere several floors above you, someone straightens their glasses, looks at their clipboard, and says, "I am an expert in dragons." But you don't know that.
I am an expert on dragons.
So,
Alright,
So-
let's move.
ground floor.
Ground floor, I guess.
I mean, do you want to stay here any longer than you need to?
I mean, no, but I'm just thinking that if people, I'm assuming that we've been taken against our will, and
Yeah, but
We wouldn't
as
have been.
such, I don't think they're going to be taken too kindly to us trying to walk out the front door after they thought they killed us.
well, I assume with a dragon on our side, we might be good.
But they already caught her once.
Oh,
Him, her.
I don't have a gender, unfortunately.
Sorry, they.
bugger, that's the point.
Last time they took us, though, we were alone. This time, we are together.
I remember I was flying, but the rest of it is just so pitch black.
Well,
What about
we
you,
should-
fish friend?
Yeah.
Do you even have a name?
I am Ron Ra.
Ron.
Ron.
Ranra.
So what do you remember before you got shoved on a table?
Killing surface dwellers who have been killing whales.
I guess as you do.
Then
I
again,
mean-
I
I mean, I personally haven't killed any whales, so
whales are cool though. They're cool to like hang out with.
well,
Like,
yeah. I
sort of
mean, who
stuff.
want? I mean, I know there are some assholes who kill them and stuff. So cool.
What about you then? And looks at Phantom Saucier. Do you have a name?
My name is
Yeah.
Alexandra.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, which? I saw I know Matthias, so Matthias, Wanra, and Electra. What are you, the one sitting on my back?
I'm Samuel.
Okay. So that's all of us. Alright, are we all ready to go?
Well, push the button.
Which button do you push?
Ground floor.
The doors.
Well, I had some suspicions. Well, I have some theories, guys. They
Okay.
hadn't killed us.
Well, they put us in a morgue, so I'm assuming they thought we were dead.
Maybe they sedated us until they wanted to, I don't know, check us
Surely-
out.
I mean, maybe they mean put us in a room or a cell.
I
Not put us in a morgue. It's just creepy.
Well, to be honest, I've heard some things about certain weird humans tend to take people or take dragons and what's the word? Experiment?
Experiment.
Dissect?
Part of
Dissect.
experimenting.
Wait, so they're like some weird biology poacher teachers?
I don't know. I remember having a friend way back, and he was taken and he never returned. But there were rumors that he was taken to some sort of place, and yeah.
But what would you want with? I mean, I can kind of understand the dragon and the fish guy, but what about you two? Points to the other two.
And what about you? You clearly look like a high school boy.
I mean, yeah, I just.
Well, seems
yeah.
like we.
What reason would anyone have to take you?
I wouldn't have the slightest idea.
I mean, there was a thing you did on the ceiling. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
I-
Chili, you got some sort of abilities.
No, that's just.
I don't remember humans doing that in real life.
That's just because I'm very good at sport.
You were on the ceiling. I don't remember humans.
What skill can I use?
Yeah, same. What's
Bullshit.
Insight, I believe, is a skill in this. Sense
No.
motive is a skill in this.
Sense motive. There we go. No.
Like some kind of deception or something.
I do notice what the hell is going on.
Listen there.
I notice you indeed.
Oh yeah, sense motive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely bullshitting you.
You can make a bluff check, Amy.
Okay.
Right at the top.
Bluff, 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 bluff.
Bluff, bluff, bluff.
No.
Even I know.
They all can tell that you are lying.
And you, Matthias, I don't remember humans being that strong to open up a door and taking it off its hinges.
Yeah, I'm strong.
What are you
Uh,
then, Alexandra?
Which I will add that he doesn't look strong. He looks kind of like average. I mean, athletic, but average athletic build. He doesn't look anywhere near strong enough to do what he's done.
What are you then, Alexandra? You have
Oh.
anything?
Well, they might want me possibly for my magic.
Magic.
Ooh,
I mean, they could also want to research my possibly my DNA, my body.
So you do like card tricks and stuff.
I guess you could say something similar to that.
Are you a superhero?
Where I come from, no.
Are you like some sort of sorcerer?
Sort of. I researched magic and the occult.
Oh. See, I know a few sorcerers in my time, and they're pretty cool.
Kind of leans up to Sam. We got into some sort of fantasy novel.
I'll get back to you on it.
Can I,
A
can I
sorcerer
hear this?
manipulated my parents getting together. It was just to see if surface and underwater people could produce offspring. I later found him and snapped his neck.
Oh,
So you're
That's
all from this
very,
world.
You're very blunt.
Yes.
No, okay.
And apparently, on this lift ride that took a lot longer to go back up than down, bong.
Oh shit.
Well, get prepared, guys, for what
It's
party
one,
we're
of
going
those, it's one of those hidden loading screens in games.
The Mass Effect elevator.
It
Yeah.
it conveniently takes the length of time of this discussion. The doors slide open, and you find yourself in another corridor.
Really?
Looking off in one direction, there is a wooden pair of double doors. In the other direction, there are a number of doors down this corridor off to the left and the right.
Is there any kind of signs around?
Can you see in the dark?
I don't think I have that ability.
Samuel, you see a sign.
Oh, I do.
You see the sign. Open the eyes, you see.
By the wooden double doors, there is a sign that says, "For exit, press button."
Says what? Sorry.
For exit, press button. And immediately below that sign is like one of those little mushroom buttons.
Oh, yeah. Can I?
Oh, mushroom.
Can I? Can I go to the doors and like kind of press my ear against it to see if I can hear anyone on the other side?
Yes. Make me a notice check.
Notice. Okay, let me find notice.
Notice me, senpai.
Can I sniff
15.
in the air to find out any kind of weird smells? Because I'm
Find
a
what the
dragon.
kitchen is.
make
I am
me
actually hungry.
make me a notice check. Samuel, you press your ear up against the door, and you focus your hearing. You can hear in a large echoing room on the other side of this door just irregular footsteps of someone in sensible shoes walking on a marble floor.
I turn to the others and I whisper, "There's someone behind here."
Oh, walks up to the door.
I'm just sniffing. What do I sniff?
You smell.
You smell a man in sensible shoes walking on a marble.
I want me to be surprised.
You breathe in deeply and you can smell fish.
Fish. Oh wait.
No.
Run.
You smell somewhat slightly further down the corridor. There is a room with one or two people in it. Off to one side. You can also smell that on the other side of the double doors, there are a couple of people. There are a number of people on this level.
Okay, there's some people around this place. There's a couple up in that area. And in that behind, and the door behind the wooden ones. There's like a few in there. Yeah.
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 Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. And I also smell fish, which is wrong. Making me hungry, buddy.
Do not eat me.
Large skies lizard.
It's okay. I'm just gonna salmon and cod. So easy to catch.
So what do we do?
I don't know.
Could
We
push
should
the
go-
button.
I don't think we can. We need to figure out how to get out of here. I don't know if those guys might be bad or not.
We should probably go for the room with the least amount of people in.
Yeah, but this is the ground floor. Does this mean where the exit is?
Should be.
Perhaps.
We still need
Right.
answers to why we're here.
I'd rather not have answers. I'd rather go out and fly. What weeks
And end up back here? Without knowing why we're here, we have no reason to suspect they wouldn't get us back.
Oh, my wings are so
She's
achy
right.
now.
I mean, got us once.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I need stuff to report back on. I guess well, we could look around a bit. At least try and find someone to explain something.
I mean, there's a guy in sensible shoes in there, according to you.
Yeah, well, listen. Sensible sounds a bit too.
Sensible.
Well, considering we woke up in a morgue.
Do we need clown
this is
shoes?
probably
Is that what it is?
Matthias.
Hmm?
I know we've only just met, but shut up.
That's not very nice. Just trying
Look, I am kind of stressed right now. So we just need to not be stressed and go about this quietly.
Samuel,
Yes.
what did you mean by report?
Well, it would make a good report for school, you know?
You said your words were, I need something to report. That doesn't sound like a school project.
Yeah, it sounds like yeah. That sounds like that was. Then again, I don't know what's school.
School.
It's-
Oh, it's a place where people go to learn things.
I think I heard something like that before. By my dragons.
Look, Alexandra, it's just none of your business, okay?
Samuel,
What?
you just hear a voice. Hey. Hey, can I help?
Just me.
Just you.
I quickly just turn around.
Hey, up here.
Looks up.
God,
Crap.
help.
It's a xenomorph!
God, could have gone for a freaking alien as a character.
I said, can I help?
Wait.
It's a fucking fly.
Who? Is he saying, like, where are you out loud?
Oh fuck! I can't remember how I set this up.
That's helpful.
Looks to Alexandra and says,
Actually, no. He wouldn't say that, but like he'd catch on quickly to what it is, and he'd be like, oh, "Yes, please, quick."
How can I help?
Try and find a room that's empty.
Flies out into the corridor, flies back again. The corridor is empty at the moment.
Just the corridor?
That is, you asked me to find an empty room, and I found you an empty room.
Okay, the room with the least people.
Oh.
I already know what's going to come back.
Corridor's pretty empty.
Yeah.
You wait a couple of minutes. Do you tell anybody else why you're waiting?
So
Uh,
why are we waiting?
I'm just staring at Samuel like,
I think they catch on, yeah.
what?
Do we?
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess tell this much. I can kind of talk to insects.
You talk to bugs.
I think I've seen a show where someone can do that.
Cool.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but the point being is, it just happened a little while ago. They just listen to me, and they do things I tell them to, and I don't know why, but it's just a thing.
You talk to bugs because no one else listens. Is that what it is?
I'm not mad if that's what you're implying.
No, I'm just asking. Do you talk to bugs because just no one else listens? I mean, I don't know.
I think he's implying you're lonely, dear.
Yeah.
I'm not lonely. I just look.
I mean, I'm pretty
wait,
lonely. I mean, I just stay in my apartment. Yeah,
Listen, I'll prove it. The fly's gonna come back in a bit, and I will tell him what to do to prove this. Okay? Speaking of fly,
The fly flies back in and just like lands on your shoulder, and I'm gonna sneeze.
Incoming sneeze.
Nope, it's good. The fly lands on your shoulder.
Mhm.
Corridor's pretty empty. There's 0 people in it, but there's a room that answer didn't please you last time. There's a room about 3 doors down. There's 2 guys in there. They're looking at some bright, shiny, screeny things. The lights are flashing in there or something.
I really wanted to fly at it.
It took me a little while to pull myself away because I remembered that you wanted me to come back and tell you about it. They've got like mugs and things. I think they're called mugs.
all
It's
right.
hot, steamy
mug?
fluid.
Hot,
Coffee?
steamy fluid. Sorry.
Yeah, coffee. Listen, we're
Coffee?
all gonna go to that room, and you can stay on that screen for as long as you like, under one condition.
I like the screen.
Under one condition.
What's the condition?
I point to Alexandra and just say, "Go and land on her nose real quick."
Bzzz.
You have a fly on your nose now, Alexandra. How do you feel?
Do you want me to get it?
Staring back at Samuel.
And then I like beckon
Because
him.
we're like a not pleased just look.
Bzzz.
Now do you believe me?
I never said I doubted you.
Neither did I. Just
Oh, you were
find it-
certainly implying it.
I implied you had said the words that you needed to report this to someone.
yeah. I just merely said that you talked to bugs because you were lonely. I mean, I didn't say you couldn't do it.
We're going to the room 3 doors down. Marches up.
Can I go look at the screen now?
Let
Yes,
us
we're going to
follow
the screen, little
boy.
boy.
He's
Yeah.
becoming an adult.
I'm gonna follow.
This
I
fly is my
follow.
favourite character.
Butt flap flying into the.
You head down about 3 doors, and there is a room with a sign outside that reads security.
Oh, wait. Security?
Yes. What this
Guards,
is
then.
Yeah, if this is a security room, then we might be able to find an escape.
What's the security?
It's people who keep people in
Oh, like us?
or keep people out, depending upon what kind of security.
The monitors may be able to show us what's going on here.
How would they do that?
And if they got monitors, then we might be able to see, like, get a way out, or find out kind of what this place is, or where we need to go, or yeah.
This layout stuff is not exactly like the mountains. We pop out
Your butt flap is flapping.
Well, I'm assuming we need to at least, if not take down, I mean incapacitate the people in there.
Well, you seem to be very sneaky. Maybe you pop your hair out now?
I could try.
And plus, I'm quite tall, so I just look over top as well.
Yeah. Alright, let's try and sneak in. Which isn't gonna work, but...
So won't work.
What can we do?
We either sneak in and try and incapacitate them, or we just burst in, all guns blazing, and just beat the shit out of them.
I'm gonna say I could sneak in and incapacitate one of them, and then you guys can focus on the other one.
They have liquid in there, do they not?
You look through the little window, and there are 2 security guards in there. One of them is a very overweight man in an ill-fitting guard's uniform. The other is a much younger, skinnier, taller man. They both have coffees.
I
Drop
can
the
use
coffee.
the liquid against them.
You can do that?
Yes.
How
If I
so?
can
Well-
control water, I can control that liquid. Maybe.
He is a fish guy, so...
I know, but that's coffee.
I mean, it's got water in it.
Yeah, I guess.
Otherwise,
I
they'd be
don't know.
drinking dry coffee, and that'd be weird.
One of them is just drinking coffee beans.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lister. I just can't eat any more dry coffee.
Coffee, though.
If you can, just incapacitate them. We might need them for answers.
Yeah.
What's a coffee, though?
Just drink.
Bottled lightning.
I've seen better version of Bud Light, and I think that is one of them, fortunately.
Amy,
Yeah.
if you're going to sneak into a room, make me stealth check.
You done goofed.
Nice.
20.
That was with 4 as well.
If you want to, like, rip the door off its hinges and throw it at them, I can do that.
Oh.
Oh!
Well, then.
Whoa!
They're feeling particularly noticeable this time.
Oh, boy.
The thin one does not notice you,
The fat one.
but the fat, overweight, older gentleman starts to turn round in his chair as you come in and looks and sees Samuel in hospital gown charging into room, and he starts going for a pistol, and you have one action. What do you do?
Crap. Okay, plan B. I
Don't we-
will.
Does only Samuel get an action?
He's the only one in the room. If you can do anything from outside of the room,
I will tell my little fly buddy to fly right into his eye.
We could say fly down the chamber of the gun.
Work that way?
okay. He starts to pull the pistol out and suddenly just claps his hand to his eye and like rolls off the chair onto the floor.
Cool.
And the other guard looks round at him and then starts to look round at you guys. And if you could roll me initiatives.
Oh boy!
Oh,
excited.
12.
Where's my initiative?
26. Oh shit.
Where is initiative?
Oh, I see. It's under combat.
Main page, about 3 down on the right.
That.
No, where?
I got a 10.
You got the main page, you got the combat thing across the top, you got health, defense, and then initiative.
Yeet.
Holy shit. This is
Okay.
probably, by the way, this is probably the most dysfunctional but adorable little group I've ever played in. I love this.
I'm just a dragon.
Ronra.
There's no speckle thing of that.
I'm
Matthias.
just a completely nondescript person who's bald, looks fairly normal,
Is he
And-
skinny?
fairly skinny.
Does he have any like tattoos or anything?
No.
Okay.
He is speckle.
But he is, like, as a completely bald. Like, not even a trace of hair.
Yeah.
He's stone cold Steve Austin.
Nope, smaller than him.
And then I need 2 security guards on my
No,
initiatives.
you don't.
Nah, they're already dead. Don't worry about it.
I mean, probably fairly quickly, but you know, we'll give them the illusion that they mean something. Never mind. Never mind.
Yep. Really, just never mind. You got the 26, Sam. Okay.
How come I got the 16 and Ron has got the 10?
Bless you.
It switched your characters around in the turn tracker while I was doing it. Bear with me.
How dare you?
Ronra got the 16.
Fucking dare you.
There you go.
Has been a turn slut.
Being a turn bastard.
You got the 10, and you got the 2. Okay, so at the top of the initiative order, Acris.
Right. Is the fat guy still on the floor?
The fat guy is still on the floor, but he is swiping away at the bug on his face.
You send that fly to its death.
You got a wife and kids.
He had a wife and 43 children.
Sorry, you completely cut out then. What did you say?
He had a wife and 43 children.
Oh, that's nice. But is he still on the floor?
I meant the fly had.
Oh, poor fly. But anyways, small sacrifice.
Anyway,
But
is he on the
Is-
floor?
is
Yes.
a morbidly obese guy on the floor. Okay, I'm gonna incapacitate him by walking up and just stomping on his crotch.
Okay.
just...
Oh! Roll me a... what's it called? Melee attack.
Melee. And I'm just screaming at the others, get the other guy!
What?
What? Get the other guy! What? Get the what?
Okay. Let me just look at what a thing does.
Oh, I wish I was wearing boots right now.
Why?
Is that really classic school uniform?
No, shush!
Do you even go to school?
Yes, I go to school. I have things to do outside of school. They're called hobbies-ish.
One of them stabbing police officers in the nuts.
Specifically with boots.
Okay.
That's my dog. That's my dog, Herbert. He's
Oh, pardon me. You hit.
Yay.
Well done.
You hit, and then I need you to add some numbers together for me.
Okay.
What is that number gonna be?
I don't know.
15 plus the attack's damage bonus.
What is the damage bonus?
That's a
Not
good
bad.
question.
Tax.
Where is Acris's character sheet?
but
So you don't have a power that's dealing this damage? No.
No. Crotch shot.
So It would be just your strength,
Which is +1.
which is a +1, so it is
So-
a 16.
Cool.
Okay. Too far. Or not far enough? No, too far.
No, that's too far.
Let's say for sake that we're also wearing slippers, because I like slippers.
Probably barefooted. But for me though, I'm just a dragon, so I've got nothing on except being just a dragon form.
You've got just dragon-styled slippers.
No, you have a large dragon hospital gown.
There's literally nothing on Iggy. It's just legit.
Really cruel dragon leather slippers.
No.
So... he is bruised. And this pen doesn't work.
Well,
Bruise that area down there, that's gonna hurt.
the pen doesn't work so much that the police are coming.
He is
John.
bruised and stunned.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Next up, Ronra.
Okay, I go over to the other and just punch him.
Okay.
Oh wait, need what? Attack modifier. Should I put that?
So attack modifier would be 0 at the moment.
Okay. Do I just hit submit?
Yep. Okay. You hit him really hard.
Ow.
That doesn't seem to have added up right. One moment, Ronra. Let me double check that, because it should be higher numbers. So that should be 17. And do you have? No, that doesn't. Okay. Cool.
Pardon me.
Pardon you indeed. How dare you?
I think that is now accurate. So, okay, I need to roll. You punch the thin security guard, and he just takes it.
Okay.
His head snaps back, and he's just like, "Ow!"
My donut.
Ow! Hey, you're a fish guy.
Matthias,
Hello.
hi.
If I wanted to tear off the door and throw it at them, would that be two different actions, or would that be the same action?
I think you can do that in one action.
What would I roll for this?
Something ridiculous, I'm sure.
What would I roll? Just strength?
Yeah, make me a strength check first to tear door off hinges.
Yeah.
Tunk tunk! You now have a door in your hands, Matthias.
In fact, actually, I'm not going to throw it, because I'm assuming that's going to require some sort of dexterity nonsense, which I'm not going to do.
It would count as a ranged attack, yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to go in, and I'm going to try to just overhead smack the thin one with the door.
Roll me a melee attack roll.
Melee attack. 12. Not that great.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop.
I could have just gone in and tried to punch him, but I don't have any attack set up, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
That is fine. I will tell you what to roll for attacks.
Daddy's fine.
That is fine.
Don't commit that he's the daddy. That's
Now
not
we
good.
know.
You have a daddy, guys. Amy, run for your life.
Where am I?
I would hope in your room somewhere, but either way.
Here we go. Sorry, bear with me a moment while I quickly double check how smashed into the floor this guy is.
Do his feet come out?
Possibly.
Do his feet come out of the ceiling of the floor below?
Maybe. If I can't work out how his dodge roll works, maybe. No, that doesn't thing.
I'm so tired.
Stop being tired!
No.
Stop it!
Okay. You hit.
I do. Huzzah.
So what is your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is 24.
Well, balls. Bear with
Like I
me.
said, I doubled down on strength.
Bear with me while I roll a number. And that number is a +1, I believe? So Sean,
Yes.
you say 24
24 is my strength modifier.
plus 15.
So hang on, hang on. So 24 plus 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just work that out for me.
24 plus 15 is 39.
Is 14 more than that?
Hold on, I'll just do some more math here. No. No,
Uh,
it's not.
Is it less than that by 5 or more?
It's less. It's quite a bit less than that.
By 10 or more?
By 10 or more, yes.
By 15 or more?
It is also by 15 or more.
You saunter into the room, crunch down with the door. The door splinters. The thin security
And he
guard.
stands there defiantly.
The thin security guard falls over. Were you going non-lethally?
I feel I would be attempting.
He is unconscious,
Well and truly.
well and truly.
But I just want to imagine I kind of just like tear the door off, kind of run and just like kind of thwap him like a spider.
Oh, man.
I just need to double check because this is a thing I want to happen for Sean.
Morgue.
So So what was the number again, Sean?
What, the 24 plus 15?
Yeah, 39.
39.
So 38 Cool.
Great. Just great.
So 38. You walk into the room and you flap the door at him as if he was a spider.
Yes.
And you just... Are you bringing it sort of overhandedly downwards, or...
Yes.
He is back down in sub-basement 10 right now.
Oh no.
And there's just a person-shaped hole all the way back down that way.
Oops.
How in the name of God did you do that?
What? Is he
I'm-
okay?
I'm strong.
How?
Is he okay?
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's dead.
Yes, you are.
Kind of looks down the hall.
It's probably best not to.
I guess that's one dealt
and-
with.
Gently puts the door over the hole.
Try not to kill anyone else.
Yeah, that's a point. What do we do with this one?
Is he actually incapacitated, or is he?
Nope.
No.
Pendragon.
Yeah.
It's your go.
I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry. Just need to quickly.
What do I do?
That is up to you.
There is a fat security guard currently fighting with both a great pain in his nether regions and a fly that is trying to get into his eyeball.
Oh. Okay. I got sorry. You want?
Pendragon
I'll go
just curls up and falls asleep.
I'll go in.
Hey, Sharon and Rekia.
I'm gonna tail whip him.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Roll me a melee attack.
Trying to get to it.
Oh, I think I meant to roll for his defense.
Holy shit.
Oh well,
We'll get there eventually.
I'll start
It's the
doing
first
that
episode.
now.
Is it the first and only episode or just the first episode?
It's the first and only in theory.
In
There might be
theory.
more.
One shot.
In
Yeah, in-
theory.
We've said that about many, and we've always had more than one. So
Uther
I'm a regular thing.
Uther whips out with his tail and just slams into the fat security guard.
Cool.
Let me have a quick look at Uther. Okay. Cool.
I'm assuming I killed him as well.
Cool.
I'm guessing that's a yes, guys. I think I actually killed him.
So that's 14
I mean, I tried to pull mine, but
plus... Okay. He is unconscious.
Yay! Did I do it? Did I get him?
He is
Yeah, you-
unconscious.
he is unconscious and no longer able to make children. So I think, yeah.
Oh, poor guy.
You just hear
Anyways,
from the eyeball, victory!
I go and look at the computers. Sips coffee.
You do hear from the eyeball. Can I look at the screens now?
Yeah, you can look at the screens now.
I too will also look at the screens to see if I can notice anything that might give indication of why we're here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sniff out for food. Is there any food near the in the security room?
is a delicious, plump security guard.
I don't exactly eat human, to be honest with you.
There are 2 cups of coffee. And make me a notice
One
check.
that's being drunk.
there is a box of slightly stale donuts.
I eat them. Ooh, they're so sweet.
Okay. For anybody just looking at the screens, there is a bank of black and white CCTV monitors. They are currently showing a empty office building, because this is an empty office building. One of them shows... we don't have a map, unfortunately, Sharon. Because I didn't prepare a map. It's all in your mind. All in the mind. One of the screens shows... Okay, Ian. One of the screens, like, they keep flashing between different cameras because there's more cameras than there are screens, so it's kind of that sort of thing where you get like a couple of minutes at this one and then it flickers to a different screen.
Oh, okay.
And one of the screens just flickers up and shows a huge entrance hallway room with a giant bronze A on top of a world.
Oh.
Where exactly are we?
Do I recognize this?
Make me an intelligence check. Anybody looking at that?
I will give it a
16.
shot.
Are you serious? Ronra comes from the sea and does not know his alphabet.
Nor does
Matthias, are you looking at the screen or are you...
He's sipping coffee.
What is this strange angular thing?
Oh my god.
Bless you.
No, thank you. Sorry.
Oral sick.
He did warn quite a while ago.
It was coming. It got here.
Oh lordy, coming.
Hello,
Thank you.
already cometh.
Thank you, Ian.
It's Ian.
It's Sean.
Oh, why are you calling it Ian?
It gets called Ian sometimes.
How dare you call her Ian?
Okay, so
Samuel and Alexandra.
yes.
You recognize this as the logo. There you go. I get that I'm gesturing at the computer screen that you guys can't see where my chat window is, but that's why Sean or Sean gets called Ian sometimes. It's because people don't bother reading all of the letters in someone's names occasionally. Anyway, oh, he is still not good.
Eee.
Samuel and Alex, this is the logo for Apex Labs. They are known for superhero-based tech support, effectively. Like they're the company that if you are a superhero and you need technical help, you go to them. They do gadgets and sorry, the tea is done somewhere.
My kettle's on. Hang on, guys.
They
I was
do
just topping up the coffee.
They do the gadgets. They help the tech-based superheroes. Occasionally, there's rumors of them doing of sponsoring a number of heroes who gain their powers from tech-based origins, and some that don't gain their powers from tech-based origins from the perception, but do actually, like, they give off the perception that they aren't tech-based, but they actually are.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I as soon as I see that, my eyes kind of widen, and Simon was just like, "Oh no! Oh shit!"
Why would a
doesn't matter.
superhero tech support have us unconscious in a morgue?
What's happening? I don't remember anything. This is weird.
Fuck! I'm in trouble. Ah.
Why specifically you?
Oh fuck! You're gonna find out eventually. Okay.
You're right, I will, so tell me now.
So I will look at you. Okay. So this is a place for superheroes, right?
I know what this place is, darling.
Yeah. I'm not that.
Wait, what are you then?
Are you a
I'm
villain?
Villain's a bit of a loose term, but pretty much yes.
Really?
I don't. I'm not gonna say what league I'm a part of, but it's definitely bad.
The League of Evil.
It's not evil. It's just
The League of Neutrality.
no. It's not. It's just
Their leader comes on the screens every once in a while and says, "We don't care strongly one way or the other," and then goes away again.
Just TVs across the entire world. Come on. We're kind of on the fence about this. Turns off.
my boss is more of those working towards his own goals kind of people, and the goals don't really line up with the superheroes, so I could kind of see why they'd want me.
So
Because I'm-
anti-hero?
I guess. Basically, to put it in the nicest way, person that heroes don't like.
Villain.
Look, I got picked up by someone. I needed a way to get by, okay?
Got picked up by a stranger. Did you try
Just-
and did you accept sweets from a stranger? Is that
No,
what
it's
happened?
it's not like that. Just forget it.
No matter what lies you tell yourself, you can't fool yourself.
I don't even know what's going on. I'm really confused. I just was, flying, and suddenly I'm here. I
The
don't get
point
it.
is, we need to get out of here now.
I want to know why I'm here.
I
Yeah, it
wanna
sounds
know
like the
what-
rest of us will be fine. You're the one who has the biggest issue here.
That's the point.
I mean, they treated
So
us
why
all
should
equal.
any of
It's
us
not
go with
like-
you?
It's not like they treated you any different because you're a villain. I mean, I was in a morgue tray as well.
Yeah, well, with you guys, the ideals kind of lie up. We all want to get out of here. Look, listen, I don't go after the superheroes unless my boss tells me to. So, and my
I know.
boss isn't really telling me now. I'm kind of deciding for myself.
I don't even know what superheroes are.
The people who go around beating up bad things and stopping criminals and stuff.
Oh.
I mean, I do it sometimes. But I mainly do it for fun.
I'm just basically.
What? I'm just a guy who's a superhero for fun.
Oh my god, are you fucking One Punch Man?
Hey,
Yes.
Spider Sam.
Yes, he is.
What?
What a
I don't know what
prick.
you're talking about.
So
I
far
can't
it has
believe
been, to be
it.
fair.
I just find
long after it.
I didn't click onto the bald thing. Nah.
me neither. I was like,
average
bald.
build.
You could have just. Oh yeah, you even said.
I mean,
just
if you really want to
too-
get, if you really want to get really pedantic about it, Saitama in Japanese means gift from God. Matthias is also means gift from God.
Oh, you clever bastard.
Yeah,
That's genius.
you clever freaking.
Anyway, now the revelation is gone.
Then
So-
what am I gonna do then? I mean, just like I normally do some cool stuff like that, but I'm not supposed to be going anywhere near humans, to be honest with you. If anything, my mentor's gonna be so angry if he finds out I'm not around.
That's
I have
unfortunate.
a complicated relationship with surface people.
What?
There's a complicated relationship with surface people.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess
so-
it's gonna be pretty bad because I mean, most people are really, kind of douches to the oceans and things.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're also pretty douches to like forests and all that, which I take care of.
Which is horrible things, really. I realize that, but goodbye.
So I'm going to make probably a very bold assumption, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm going to make an
Oh, I will.
assumption that I'm going to make an assumption that each of us, in our own way, has somehow pissed off Apex, which is why they've brought us here.
I don't even know who these people are. I just came from the mountains.
I'm just eating my dinner.
I don't even eat human. We're not supposed to. That's like against our own rules.
Phantom Sorcière.
Phantom Sorcière.
Phantom Sorcière.
So sea air.
You spot in the room, as well as the monitors for the CCTV cameras, there is a computer.
I will attempt to go onto the computer.
Make me a computers roll.
Comp super.
I'm very good
Roll
at
that
computers.
You load up the computer, and it's connected to the network. The first thing you notice when you load it up is the date. It's about 2 weeks later than you expected it to be.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. We've been here 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Yeah, my mentors could be so angry.
Those must have been some heavy drugs then.
But then again, if they keep it dead, is that like some sort of like magic that we keep holding us into?
No, that means I must have missed the sale at the supermarket.
Oh fuck's sake!
No, it can't be. Apex is about technology, not magic.
Maybe they just wanted us because we all got individual, unique shit, and they want it.
If they can find a way to duplicate our powers into tech. Might be the reason we're here.
Those
Maybe.
bastards.
I mean, apparently you guys never seen a dragon before, so clearly they
I mean, we don't because we were like normal people, like, just I don't know. I lived in the city, so maybe they knew about dragons, something.
But that's impossible though. We've always been kept hidden from like humans for millennia.
And yet there are books and games on you.
Well, we're not. Well, some of them takes imaginations. After that situation, we decided to like stop hiding. Well, stop being mentioned. You know what I'm talking about. Ah, this is so confusing.
I just like the idea of, hey, we're not perfect.
Hey, we're not perfect.
While you're tapping around on the computer,
Computer.
I'm going to keep calling it that because that's too funny.
It's also what it says.
It does say that. You come across a folder hidden away on the network, and it is labeled Regent.
I will click on it.
Folder. It's full of.
You open the folder, and it's got a list of subfolders. There are 6 of them, and they are labeled Subject 001, Subject 002, Subject 003.
I wonder who these could be.
That's not probably.
I will click on 001.
Subject 001 exhibits the ability to control and manipulate and turn into electricity.
Who's that?
Okay, subject 002.
Subject 002 displays the ability to be able to control and speak with insects.
Oh, am I seeing this by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is that?
I would have.
That sounds like.
I would have wandered over to my coffee and would be like at least watching, not actually doing anything, just watching.
Wait, is that? Oh, that looked like Sammy. Samuel, I meant. Sorry. Like, have I called you Sammy?
I've been calling him Sam.
It's Samuel, but yeah, some people call me Sam.
He's Sam.
Yeah, but that's probably not what they've got me recorded under, not gonna lie.
Is it? Bug boy.
It's not Bug Boy.
What's?
Little
Do they show the?
dude.
Cockroach Commander.
Alias Acris.
That points to screen.
What's accurate mean?
It's some word for bug or roach or something.
Okay.
003.
They told me it sounded good, okay?
I'm assuming they didn't name. You're the one they didn't. You didn't name yourself then.
Subject 003, through intense physical training, appears to have gained superhuman levels of strength.
Well, we know that one's you.
How did you manage that?
10,000 sit-ups, etc., etc.
I love how you literally just done a Saitama reference. Like, I love One Punch Man.
Subject 004.
It's a fucking dragon.
It's a legit one.
I mean, some form of reptilian creature able to fly through sky, breathe fire, appears to be mythological basis for draconic race.
Oh, it's me.
Yes. Yes, it is. Subject 005.
Quotation marks. Appears to be magical.
Magical pony.
Manipulates energy. Scientists have lots of questions.
Yeah, I mean, I would as well.
Subject 006.
Can breathe underwater, can manipulate water, really strong.
Huh.
Looks
the fish
back.
guy.
Who here can control lightning?
It's not me. I don't control lightning.
Why were there... There's 5 of us here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, who would have been?
Where's subject number 1?
Um,
Is he back down in the morgue?
He might be. Is it a female or male?
Don't think it says.
Subject 001 is a male.
Okay, it's a male,
So maybe he just didn't wake up?
possibly.
Maybe it's already dead.
Is there a status of it? Like, does it show like if it's leather or dark?
Status of all subjects deceased.
What?
Maybe he actually.
Oh.
I mean, it doesn't mean much if they have us as deceased.
No, because we're
Maybe they
still
did,
alive,
maybe
right?
they did that one right, and they just didn't quite do it right with us.
Wait,
I don't
wait.
know.
I don't understand. What would have happened for us to have been labeled as deceased?
We died, sweetheart.
I don't remember how we even.
I mean, if we've been here for 2 weeks, we don't even know what we've been doing for 2 weeks. Have they just kept us sedated the entire time? Have they been experimenting and probing, and we've just forgotten it? Maybe
Wait. So
Ugh.
basically, if they kept us, in a sleep state,
Probably a drug-induced coma.
does,
it doesn't really show.
why haven't we woken up?
if they wanna-
Coma's like sleeping forever, right? Then how come we're awake?
Not forever.
No.
For a long time.
2 weeks.
Yeah, like if it's like that, why are we now?
The computer also has, in each of the folders about each of you, a number of video files and textual write-ups of your powers, the limits. It shows each of you being tested. You appear to have a blank expression on your face.
That doesn't look like me. That's weird.
Creepy.
Mine just looks normal. Why does yours look weird?
we looked so fucking high.
That's so weird. I never.
How are they
I
managing
have
that?
no memory of this.
Me
None
neither.
of us do. Maybe you're right. Maybe they're just trying to replicate our powers.
Or trying to combat them.
Learn. Oh no, I'm concerned about the rest of my brethren now. If you're saying that they're trying to learn about our magic, magic and powers or something, then it means that they're using it against other type of people.
Yes.
We've got no
I mean-
proof for that.
From what I can see, either they're trying to replicate it in biologic form so that they can sell it, or they're trying to find out our powers so they know how to combat us.
They can't combat my power. They'll kick me out of the league if they do that.
Looks down at fat security guard. Anyone hear his clothing size?
What size is?
I think suffice to say, you can't fit.
Yeah,
I'm
Where I can't.
the dragon is a no.
No.
Anybody else could fit into the clothes, they wouldn't fit well.
They'd be baggy on New Year.
It's a shame that tall guy wasn't around. We could have used that outfit as a disguise.
Peeks under the door again. Closes the door.
The computer screen flickers up another message. Run now.
Oh shit.
What?
I think I know,
what
I think
is
I know
wrong?
where the electrical guy went.
You need to get out.
I've already
Right.
started running.
Yeah, I
Run,
everything
run.
figured out.
Where do we go?
I'm going for the exit door. Screw it.
The lights
let's
in the
do it.
corridor just.
Do you think he
Oh
might be the
shit.
one?
Yep, exit, let's go. Woo!
Leave. I'm out. Alright, get on my back. I'm gonna go flying.
Alright.
My question is, am I able to spread my wings?
Not in this corridor.
But can I run fast?
Yes, you can.
Everyone get on my back. We're running
Jump
fast.
back.
Jumps on.
jumps on and faces backwards.
I knew you'd do that.
The lights just flicker on as you get under them.
Is it guiding us?
It appears
Is
to
it,
be.
like, Right. It seems like the light's guiding us, guys. I'm gonna follow it.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, let's go.
It leads you back to the double doors.
I like do a screeching halt.
I mean, you can either push the button to open it, or I can just punch it through.
Hits the button.
It's the button, yeah.
Pushes.
Into.
The door swings open.
Whee!
I go in with the group.
You are in a large entrance hallway. The floor is marble. There is a large bronze globe with a giant letter A on top of it.
Oh, that's from the security camera.
Around the base of the globe is just carved into the floor Apex Labs, world leading in, and then you can't see the last word.
Damn it.
Goes around villainy.
Technology.
Technology.
So I look around to see if the guy where the light might be guiding. Well, where the guide could be, where it's showing. You know.
There's-
what I'm talking about, right?
There's a pair of like spotlights at the entrance, and they just
Show us. I follow
I
it.
suggest going that way.
I go to it.
there
Gotta
is
go fast.
a loud
Gotta go
voice from above.
Oh no! I don't
Not
like that.
so fast.
Oh bugger!
Hi, I'm Matthias.
I growl. Sorry.
Hello, Matthias. You can call me Regent.
Regent. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty pompous name.
We'd rather not call you anything. We'd rather just get the fuck out of here, please.
Yeah, I'm getting really hungry right now, and I could
My
do.
butt's pretty cold.
Then eat
Oh my
him.
god, you guys.
I'm not eating any humans.
There is a man stood on the second floor balcony that looks over into this entrance hallway.
Oh shit. Oh.
And he is wearing a suit of armor that's got like metallic musculature running along his arms and along his legs, and there's a giant glowing heart in the center of the chest piece.
My God, it's Mr. Stark.
Is it legit fucking Mr. Stark?
It
Oh,
is.
well,
It is not Mr. Stark.
Good.
He hasn't got a goatee or anything.
It might be the other guy.
Not Mr. Stark, I'm feeling well.
Oh god.
And at this point, I'd like you to all roll initiatives again, please.
Well, all y'all need to come off my back because my back is kind of... Is that a very big open room?
It is a very big open room. I'd like to know
Perfect.
why
I can
that says
open mine.
guard still.
14.
18.
I originally
For
rolled a 21. Can check.
Okay,
yeah.
who am I missing?
me.
Ronra, who rolled a 4.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
So did I.
And
High five for being 18 twinsies.
is this one? No, that's Matthias.
Does this work?
Possibly.
And this button does a thing. Cool. Phantom Sorcière.
I will look towards him and use snare.
Okay. I went too far up the list of powers.
You're too slow.
So would you like to describe that to everybody else?
I raise my hand, and a dark, like navy purple energy emits from it.
Are you Raven?
Basically.
Make me a ranged attack roll.
So, to get this right, guys, we've got frickin' One Punch Man, we've got Spider Man, well, Insect Man, obviously, or Ant Man, and then we've got frickin' Raven and Aquaman and a fucking dragon.
It's more like Shino, but sure.
The bands ensnare him. What's the rank of your snare?
10.
Cool. Cool.
Cool.
He rolled a
Just
1.
You're not going fucking anywhere.
Fucking great.
Cool. He can move at half speed. Oh no, wait. He is bound and helpless and unable to move.
Helpless. Look into your eyes in the skies and helpless. Sorry.
Man.
Why do I recommend honestly?
Oh my god.
There he is.
Oh my god.
That's brilliant.
Someone please put a Spider-Man picture on Amy's icon now.
I'm not Spider-Man.
Who are you then?
Shino from Naruto, that's what
Oh
it is.
yeah! He's Shino! Abuname!
Pendragon.
Yes.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna fly.
Okay.
Am I on the turn tracker? Okay, I've just fucking turned my stuff off, haven't I? Damn it. Sorry.
He's like,
You Twinkie.
Iggy's like, oh, I can fly. He stretches out. I stretch out my wings and start flapping.
What was your initiative, Sean?
14.
14.
So Pendragon starts flying.
Can I do anything else?
Would you like to do something else?
I'd like to do something else.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and do a fireball.
Okay.
Brave power!
Make me a ranged weapon attack, and I need to work out what the hell bound means. So I get...
That they are tied up. Oh, whoa.
Oh, woo.
Whoa!
Got the whoa.
Bound character.
Turn?
No, it rearranged the turn order when I had to add Sean back
Oh,
again.
okay.
And so, because you and Tanny have the same bound character...
Alright.
Oh.
What?
Because he is bound and helpless, he gains cover from the snare.
Oh, wow.
Weird.
That makes literally no sense, but okay. Oh my god, I'm snared and I can't move. Thank god this gives me all the armor in the world.
I'll move, but you can't hit me.
So you hit him.
Yeah.
You definitely hit him because you can't move out of the way of it at the moment.
Basically, I just like fire on him. Do I have to roll like attack or something?
Well, no, he has to roll a defense, and I need to work out what the cover bonus is for the fact that he is technically tied up in the magical confines of
Your butt.
cover taking. Oh, okay, cool. Well, he doesn't get one of those. Cool. Yeah, no, he doesn't get that. Oh no, wait, he does get one of those. What?
No, Yes. No. Maybe. No. Yes.
But I thought he couldn't. Okay. I'm not going to question you, game. I'm just going to roll it.
Do not question me, mortal.
You breathe fire, and he moves himself in such a way that the binds of magical energy wrapped around him just take the brunt of the flames. Apparently. The rules tell me this is the case.
Well, your rule sucks. I have green hair.
Acris.
Me, I'm going to slam my hand on the floor. And I think deep. I think to all, like, any spiders in the building, any ants in the building, just anything that has little teeth. I just I look up at the guy and I whisper very sharply, "Bite."
A lone moth.
Oh, the light.
Yeah, I should have like Samuel have a torch on him to just point.
You slam your hand down on the floor, and you just hear the response. Mental voices. Yeah. Okay. We get.
Boss.
All that, boss.
I just smile as I hear them. Boss.
Boss.
On his turn, he blasts and lets out a blast from his chest that shatters the magical binding confining him, and he gets to his feet, and then that's the end of his turn. Matthias.
So he's on the second floor balcony.
He is at the moment, yes.
I would like to, and there's a big brass globe in the middle.
Yes, there is.
I would like to pick up that globe.
Okay.
And lob it at him.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Roll you a strength check. Why has my thingy disappeared? I'm going to reopen my character sheet. So I'm going to roll you a strength check. 43.
Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
You rip the globe with the giant A on top of it out of the floor, and there's just like a clump of ground and marble on the end of it.
And then I'm going to try to throw it at him.
Okay.
So I don't know what you want me to roll.
Just a ranged attack.
Range attack. 25.
That will hit.
That's alright then.
Okay.
What is the damage of
That-
a large brass globe being lobbed by Saitama from One Punch Man?
That is a good question that we will answer momentarily.
You take his head off.
just, he's launched through the entire building.
Momentarily, I will get back to you with the answer. Any minute now. We might let other people play this game, sure. But who knows?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. In my little attacks thing, I have nothing ranged, and I have literally nothing. So I have to improvise. Damn it.
Okay, cool. Well, 15 plus 24 is 39, minus that is 29. Cool. 29.
Wow.
What?
I would like to roll other numbers, please.
The crit fails are helping.
So
I'm face palming. I'm face palming right now.
he is bruised.
This guy's supposed to be like some sort of badass guy, but is just failing so badly.
I have rolled 3 dice with him, and 2 of them have been 1s.
Sean's losing it.
I'm not even gonna question it. I'm just gonna say that's pretty cool, dude.
And that's my turn.
Bear with me for one moment.
He's
One
finding out if
moment.
he's dead or not.
He's not dead.
He's bruised. He's mentioned he's bruised, so he's damaged. He's hurt.
Oh no, he's not bruised.
He's slightly burnt.
He is staggered. And he is stunned.
And his armor is falling off.
His armor's fallen off. He's pooped himself a little.
He takes one look at your bald head and goes, nah, fuck this.
So staggered means he has been badly beaten. He is barely holding on to consciousness and can only take a single standard action or move action each round, not both.
Oh shit, you basically just fucked him.
Back round to my turn. Snare.
Snare. Well, fuck.
Cool. Ronra.
Alright, is there any water around?
There is a fish tank on the 3rd floor.
Oh, did you hear that?
I'll take it.
Third floor.
My fish companions.
I'll use my water control powers to hopefully drown him.
Oh man, we're just gonna.
Trying to win a fish tank.
Bastard.
The water from the fish tank just leaps out and surrounds his head. He doesn't seem to be affected.
What? What?
Why?
He has life. He has life support in his helmet,
Oh, what?
which means he can breathe underwater.
Oh, what a slut.
Yeah, that's a big slot right there.
Phantom Sorcière.
I was so tempted
The
just
armor off him.
to snare him again. No, we'll magic blast him. Why not?
Okay, roll me a ranged attack.
But that might not hit.
That misses. That misses.
That misses.
Acris.
Acris. Acris.
Amy.
Hmm?
It's your
Yeah,
go.
I exist.
It's your go.
I am aware it is my turn. I was just thinking of what to do.
Cool.
Can I climb up there?
Book Tusher trial.
What? I hate you.
Eat the spider.
How would you like to climb up there?
Like a fucking ninja.
Okay. Roll me an acrobatics.
Alright then. 25.
You launch yourself from the hand down position on the ground floor and just acrobatics over the 1st floor.
Yeah.
Acrobatics up onto the 2nd and pull yourself up, and you are stood in front of Regent, who has a fish bowl of water with fish still swimming in it, floating around his head, held in place by Ronra's powers. His armor is just sparking. There is a globe just embedded in the wall now behind him.
I know he's got a fishbowl over his head and it's all stupid, but he just says to him, "Don't make us do this. What do you want with us?" I fucking knew it.
Power.
Power. Stop it. From us?
Yes.
Alright. I will. Let's move on then.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I'm going to have him make a toughness save.
Oh, what?
Is he just gonna up and kill you?
Wow.
He is bruised from all sorts of bugs biting him.
Nice. Yeah, I just make the bugs bite harder when he says from us.
Pendragon.
Pendragon!
Okay. Let's see. I go on to the other side of the guy
Okay.
and start. I will do a strike where I swing my I just smack him with my tail again.
Pendragon used Tail Whip.
I use tail whip.
His special defense went down.
That just hits.
Oh,
I was fucking one away.
So... 14 to 30... No.
I'm
14, 29,
I'm just hearing extreme
19...
gulping noises right now.
Fucking...
Wow!
Damn it!
Well, let's just
Oh,
back away because
That's amazing.
This has to be the worst fucking villain to start with.
On
I feel bad for this guy. We're just like killing him instantly.
on
At the end of
his
the fight, we're gonna feel
turn,
so bad.
on his turn.
on his turn, on an even, he's going to attack Acrus. On an odd, he's going to attack Pendragon.
Oh shit!
Bugger.
So that is a 29 to hit.
Oh,
What indicates that
Where
he
does
hits?
that where do I see?
So Acrus, your defense.
Defense. He misses.
Jesus.
He misses by 1 point.
Acrus.
Yes.
I thought you meant me.
No, odds. Odds was you.
I'm not odd. You're odd.
I just dodged it, yeah.
You just pull yourself out of the way of a blast of light coming from his chest beam.
Oh, Jesus.
Matthias.
Hello.
Hi.
I want to get up there,
I think we
but
all
I have
do.
no real way of doing it. I mean, I have climbing.
You do.
You can always take the elevator.
Uh,
Second floor. Ding! Tell
Apparently,
me that wouldn't be nice
Sean,
that time away of doing it.
Sean heard bean and not beam, and it made no sense.
He just throws a tin of beans at you.
Oh!
So,
Fear the awesome power of my chest bean.
Powered by Heinz.
Because beans means
Now-
Heinz.
no, jumping would not help me, even though apparently I can running jump 34 feet, apparently. Questions. So many questions.
It is now, Sean.
Answers.
So, if I were to climb, would I be able to attack once I got to the top? Because I can
For
fucking climb like a
you,
motherfucker.
yes.
For me, yes. So I'm assuming a climb check first.
Please roll me a climb check in case you roll as well as he's been rolling.
Holy shit!
What the fuck? That was a 15. Holy shit.
You climb.
I have 12 advances in climbing. I've got a 36 added to it.
You climb and realise you're at the 4th floor. You turn around and climb back down again.
No. Oh no.
Then I am just going to I'm going to try and punch him.
Okay. Roll me a melee attack.
I'm going to try and punch him, guys.
Oh my god, if you try and punch him.
20 will hit.
Okay, now math.
How badly do you destroy him?
You legit destroy him.
Come on, other numbers. Okay.
That is reasonable. That's a reasonable number, John.
He is still bruised by that attack. It was 2 away from him being able to just take the attack.
Well.
You
But-
punch.
Yeah. I punch
Run.
him in the face that's encased in water.
It's weird, your fist is wet.
Oh.
Ronra.
Try and force the water up his nose. Try and force the water up his nose.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it!
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Roll me a
Get the fish to attack him.
roll me a d20 and add your water control power.
Okay.
And I will oppose you with a fortitude save.
How do I add the water control?
Just type roll 1d20 and then add what is your water control? I think it's a 10, isn't it?
However
Yeah.
many ranks
Yeah.
you have, I'm assuming.
So roll 1d20 and add 10. Okay, so 17 versus 23. No, he forces the water out.
Screw him.
Phantom Sorcier just BRB'd.
They did.
So Acris,
Yes. Oh, it's my turn.
it is your go.
So it appears he's getting his power from the jewel on his front. Now, I'm not very good at attacking, so I'm gonna see if I can grapple his arms to see if I can, like, free space so somebody else can attack the jewel so he can't protect himself.
Okay. Roll me a grapple.
I will do that.
No, you won't.
And it will be
Thank you.
opposed by his grapple.
Alright. If it was roll, that'd be great. Yes! Holy shit! Okay, fuck you.
You reach out and grab his arm and he just kind of lifts it up anyway.
I just make sure those spiders sink their teeth in just a little bit more.
Okay. So that is... He takes it.
Just like this, like... He takes it. I just have this moment where Aquas just, like, leaps up, grabs his arms, and that is kind of, like, sparkly, awesome anime moment. And then fucking Regent just, like, flicks him on the head.
Pendragon.
I try to bite him.
Okay. Roll me a melee attack.
23.
That will hit. So that is... Awaken numbers. See you soon, Sharon. 14, 29, 29, 29, 29,
29.
29,
29.
19. Yes, no, yes, yes,
Oh, yes.
no, maybe, yes. He takes it.
Yay. Right.
Phantom Sorcière, it is, now that you're back, your turn.
Okay.
Waifu.
Snare.
Okay. Make me a ranged attack. That hits.
Cool.
I need to remember what do we do for snare again? How does powers
Roll
work?
flex. Reflex the last time you rolled.
That is, I roll a reflex against 15 plus yours. Power? Is that a thing? Is that what I do?
I don't know.
You only rolled a reflex, I just went up and checked.
If successful, the target makes a reflex saving throw. On a failed save, he is entangled. That's a failed saving throw. He suffers a -2 penalty to attack rolls.
Cool.
And a -4 temporary penalty to dexterity throws.
We are the elite beam up squad.
His turn. He will attempt to try and blast the dragon.
No! Not me!
Does a 25 hit your...
My defense is 17, I think. Or 14.
Oh, Jesus. Why is it so low?
Yes, it does.
So... It's
Great.
it's so low because the dragon is a big target.
That's fair.
Yeah, they get like masses.
So that is 15 plus 15, 30. Do you have any tough defense powers?
I should have some. I got that protection that you gave me.
Yes, you do. So, okay, so that's 25. So roll me a toughness saving throw.
Toughness saving throw.
Oh,
Bad?
you are staggered.
Oh shit.
You take a serious attack, and you now cannot make... You can either move or attack in a turn. You can't do both.
Can I move?
You can either move or you can attack, but you can't do both in a turn.
I'm gonna move.
But not now, it's not your turn.
I'm gonna move though.
Cool. On your turn, you will move.
I will move on my turn.
Matthias.
Hi.
Help!
Right.
Actress is currently dangling from one arm of him.
Inquiry.
Okay.
With his magical armor, does it look like he has any form of flying capability?
That is a good question.
Or is it just a protective suit?
That is a good question. I will try to answer. You cannot see anything at present that gives him flying capabilities.
So, most likely not.
Most likely no.
In which case, I can either just try and smack him again, or I could grapple him and get really stupid.
You mean like power driving him into the floor, stupid?
Yes. He is on the second floor after all.
Come with me, and you'll be. In a world of pure damnation.
Just kind of who thinks the grapply thing will be more fun?
Me.
Me.
Grapple 53.
Oh,
He
yeah.
critted.
Oh
This
god.
guy's having a bad day.
He rolled a 37.
And then I would like to try and drag him off the edge.
Okay. Acris, do you let go at this point?
I think that's the sensible option here.
Just let me go. Let me go.
Okay.
You've got this, mate.
Yeah, help us.
The spiders can stay on there.
To the very least, it gets everyone down to ground level.
Yeah.
Falling damages on page 168. Characters may suffer damages from falls of 10 feet or more. So we're going to say he's 50 feet up.
I is back.
Hello,
Welcome back.
Are we still
Okay.
fighting the bastard?
We are still
Yep.
fighting the boss. He's about to become very close to you.
Okay, so
Get
he...
ready.
Okay, Sean,
Yes.
you need to make a toughness save as well.
Oh, do I?
Yes, from this height you would.
Just check my powers quickly.
I don't want to.
Just check my powers. That third one down.
Oh, balls.
What?
I have immunity to falling damage.
I knew it would become really
Oh. He lands on the ground, and you land on top of him. He doesn't seem to take any damage from this fall.
Well, at least it gets him to the floor.
Yeah.
Ronra.
And
Embedded,
also, I'm still grappling.
embedded into the floor in front of you, Matthias just sits on top of Regent. What would you like to do?
Feel free to kick his head in. Regents, not biases.
Suddenly PvP.
I'd like to use my super strength against him.
Okay. Roll me a melee attack.
Kick, punch, a signal to the left.
Okay, that is a hit.
Are you singing that Papa something tricky thing? Papa
Rapper,
rapper?
rapper.
Rapper. I haven't heard that song.
Okay, now I like the idea now that if we ever play this again, my next character will just be Parappa the Rapper.
Yes.
If we ever play this again, I'm gonna be using a joke character named Elvis, man.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna be a dragon. A dragon.
You punch him, but he seems to take the punch.
No, Sean, you didn't build this guy ridiculous, you built him good.
We built this city.
Phantom Sorcière.
So, yeah.
How are we guys doing in terms of actually being hurt?
I'm fine.
I don't know if I'm good.
I think Pendragon took a blast to the torso, chest, face.
Okay then. We will use healing at rank 10.
Cool. Health Hellfire control, healing.
Hang on, just need to quickly roll the most important check. I mean, I know it's not my turn, but it should be noted.
It's totally flapped open at this point.
That's fully on display.
Yep. Okay. Grant an immediate hit with a bonus equal to your healing rank if the check fails.
Sleepy bunny.
No, sweetie.
Beauty.
That yawn. I heard it. Can't hide it
You're
from me.
so cute.
No.
Yes. You cannot escape from us.
No.
No one can escape from the dragon.
You cannot escape from your fate. The dark crystal.
Okay, Tanny,
Johnny.
could you make me a
Horse noise?
Could you make me a Constitution saving throw with a +10 advantage?
How do I do that?
Roll a Constitution saving throw, and then we'll add 10 to the number.
24.
Okay. You are no longer staggered.
Yay!
Okay. Acris.
Shit, I'm gonna...
There is kind of a gap in the balcony now where Matthias took him through.
Yeah, I'll jump back down then.
Make me an acrobatics check.
Oh, I'd love to.
Please.
22.
You acrobatically just spring down, forward flip to the first floor, then forward flip again to the ground.
And then I will use my move by action ability to move closer.
You move closer.
Just to... let's bully circle the guy, why not? He's having a bad enough day as it is.
It really is.
Dragon.
Hey,
You dragon!
rude, man. Iggy's gonna go down as well, jump down. And just pretty much keep my distance and just get ready in action. Moves.
Okay.
If that works in this game.
Oh, I skipped his turn, but it's his turn now.
What am I gonna do?
He is going to try and blast Matthias.
This is butt.
What?
Does a 16 hit your defense?
Who?
You.
You.
Me? No.
Ow!
His chest beam fires and nothing happens.
The gown is
Yuck.
gone.
Yeah, your gown is gone.
I'm now naked.
Oh, not
Nah.
more dick. I'm starting to question my sexuality.
We all are.
Matthias.
I would like to reel back and punch him in his head.
This
Okay.
is for the butt flap.
So, punch. 19?
That will hit.
So, yeah, math.
He is bruised.
Still! God damn it!
He is more bruised.
Why won't he just die?
Ronra,
Yeah?
it is your go.
Okay, can I attack him with water instead of just trying to drown him?
You can, yes. Make me a ranged attack. cool. That will hit. And he becomes even more bruised. The water just lifts off of his face and slams back down into him. Phantom Sorcière.
We will use a magic blast at level 10.
Oh, woo.
Roll me a ranged attack.
Okay.
That will hit. Because he is really fucked right now. Roll me... No, you don't roll me a thing. I roll me a thing. Nope. He's more bruised.
Jesus Christ.
Acris.
Die!
Me, I'm going to use let me have a look. I have things. I've got the power of leaping. Can I leap onto his back and just cover his eyes?
He's in the ground at the moment.
He's in the ground.
He's like embedded into the ground.
Okay, can I leap up in the air and like stamp on the gem thing?
Sure. I'll give you a... make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, okay? Oh shit.
That wasn't a good roll for you.
Yeah, well, suck a dick.
What was that? That was a... Oh, 7. That's not too
Yeah,
bad.
I've got +7 for a minute.
You leap up into the air and you bring your foot down. Roll me a melee attack.
Melee. Oh, fuck you. 18?
You slam down into his chest.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him that as a negative modifier. And then...
Not that it matters.
Not that it matters, because I apparently rolled insanely well. Never mind. Hey, Incursor. And welcome back, Sharon.
Hello.
Pendragon. At the end of Acris's turn, your held action would be up. Do you want to do anything before it's your turn?
Can I, like... Are we trying to, like, get rid of the thing that's inside of him? The gem?
You appear to just be trying to put him unconscious at the moment.
I try to get that gem out of the suit with my teeth.
Okay, make me a grapple check.
Ha!
You bite down into his chest. You're holding him in place. He's going to take another -2 to that.
Oh, he better.
And another -2 to that. It is then your turn, Dragon.
I do the same thing. Again, I try and grapple him and everything. Or biting. What do I do?
Roll it again. Roll me a grapple check.
43!
He just swats you to one side.
No, you don't. Ah!
He rolled the 43.
Oh god, I'm so tired, I'm not even looking properly.
And then he will attempt to blast literally anyone. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Sean.
Screw you. No, it doesn't.
Just wow.
The last remnants of my hospital gown are burnt away.
Matthias, what happened today in Cursor?
What's Sean had news? What?
In Cursor has
no,
news.
Cursor has something today. What happened? In the meantime, I got all these snazzy like super strength things I could do, but it really requires everyone being away from me. So,
I mean, there's just punching the dude.
There is just punching the dude, but punching the dude is at the moment currently not doing what I am desiring it to do. So I'm going to attempt to smack the dude. Smacky, smacky, smack. 17. Oh, God's sake.
That will hit.
It's still hitting, but it's doing worse and worse every time I roll.
So that's 39. No. 29. No. What's your strength modifier?
Strength modifier is 24.
Yep, 39. So it's 29. Not 29. 30. Numbers.
What are we at?
34.
24 plus.
He is unconscious. Just
We did it!
You know that bit in Kung Fu Hustle where the beast is kind of like punching the guy into the ground, his head kind of caves into the ground. That's kind of what I'm after.
Oh my god.
He falls unconscious, and the chest beam light just goes, and there are just dragon teeth marks around it, and the suit's just like, and the helmet just shatters under your punches.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Thank God for that.
The lights at the door flash.
I think Electric Dude wants us to go.
Everybody, get on my back again.
Jumps on the back.
Sure. Jumps on back.
Follow
Comes
the
back and
light.
turns around.
I follow the light.
Should just
Where
sip a
flashing.
cup of tea as we ride out.
The lights flicker and lead you outside, and you're out in the fresh air again.
Freedom!
Woo!
And there is a video screen.
Level 2.
There is a video screen sort of at the front entrance that sort of shows, typically would show the, like, welcome to Apex Labs, world leaders in science and technology, type intro video to guests. And it just flickers to life. And words write themselves on it.
Sucks to be you guys.
I managed to trick their senses. They thought you were dead.
Oh.
Thank you, random words on screen.
What's your name?
My name is Ike. Was Ike.
Ike.
The name is flickers and changes to was.
Oh.
Are
What do you mean was?
He's now part of the grid.
I didn't make it.
Oh.
He's a ghost in the machine.
Ghost in the shell.
Oh my god.
I was subject 001.
Oh my god, it was happening.
Can you just realise this?
Shush, I'm tired.
It's okay, Pap.
I don't have a body anymore.
So you're stuck in there.
I'm part of the grid now.
Maybe we can find a little robot or something. You know,
Why
the robot.
were we here?
Yeah, why were we here?
Project Regent sought to take powers from one person and place them in another. Needed a living vessel. your powers seemed transferable / desirable.
They tried to fucking Wade Wilson us.
I don't get that reference.
I'm so glad you don't.
So we were used.
Oh,
So
God.
okay.
You are free now.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'd say I owe you, but you know, you're kind of in a computer, so I don't know how. Yeah, I can maybe come back and give you a video game to play sometime.
I have the video games.
Oh, well,
I think
get
I can
out of-
find my way into the internet from here.
oh well,
Stay away from browsers.
What's an internet?
we'll tell you later, bud.
Okay.
Well, see you later for some competitive chess.
Stay in touch. I'll see you soon.
Oh God, I love him.
That's fucking ominous.
Right. Come on, Iggy, let's get out of here.
Okay. Let's all fly. Finally, I can spread my wings better.
Iggy's
Okay.
You guys not scared of heights now?
Oh,
No.
that'll happen.
Iggy spreads wings and just takes off.
They.
They don't move in herds.
Cool.
And that's where we'll wrap up this session of...
Oh, I love that.
I
That's
made
great.
this literally up as we went along.
Dude, it's good. This has been one of my favorites so far.
Cute. Hope to do more.
We will be
I love
back. Jeff, in 1 month's time, Jeff is planning to run a role-playing game based on The Expanse, which is a sci-fi setting. So
Can you still be playing a dragon?
stay tuned for that, and also if you are in our Discord and wish to take part in that stream, keep you guys who are here, keep your eyes peeled for when Jeff puts the sign-ups for that up, if that interests you.
I think I should stop doing.
On Sunday, I will be back with Storm King's Thunder, as several members of the Storm King's Thunder team confront the fact that they are being held prisoner by the Storm Giants, while others confront the fact that they are in Spain having a holiday.
Yeah, Yaghol. Yeah, Yaghol. Yeah, Yaghol.
No, Yakol's back from his holiday. Somebody else has gone to Spain.
Yeah, Kiri.
Yeah, Carrie. Yeah, Carrie. Oh God.
On
I
Monday
don't
next...
think like everyone's gone to Spain.
I know, right? On Monday next week, Sean and myself will be back in Minecraft on the Direwolf 20 server, as I believe my plan is that we'll finish the city streets and lighting the town up, and I think Sean is going to add a new occupant to the town, whether that is Sean or Brian or Jennifer. Those are 3 of the people on the list of people that still need to come to the town. Cool. Sean agrees with me that is the plan. Awesome. Wednesday next week, the Golden Tooth descend into the Underdark for at least 21 days of travel through the most mind-warping, horrible, horrifying, terrifying place on Faerun, or under it, technically. So we'll see how well that goes, and see how much of the year they lose wandering in darkness.
Yes.
Next Friday, Jeff is going to do a thing, and I don't know what that thing is.
Apocalypse of the Princes.
Is it?
I don't know.
It might be.
It might be flowers at the end of the world.
It might be flowers at the end of the world. I'm not
I
sure.
might not go there because I might be going out partying.
Take me with you.
We will then be back.
It's just a work night out.
Oh.
We will be
Yeah,
back
I'm
on the Sunday with Tomb of Annihilation, where... Actually, no, I can't say it. Riordan didn't run headfirst into another room of horrifying terrors at the end of the last
We're
session.
just in a room at that point.
You're just in a room. Stay tuned as the Tomb of Annihilation crew are in a room.
In a room.
For now, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and farewell. Bye.
Bye.
When you were thinking of the room, I